Yoga Guppy!
Namaste and welcome to Yoga Guppy. I am Rashmi. Are you ready for another fun yoga adventure with me? Before we begin, it's time for us to shake our bodies, get some magic in, and then I will tell you today's yoga adventure for the day. So let's start with shaking your hands, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and start jogging on the spot and give your body a good shake. Shake, 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 shake. Keep shaking, keep shaking. Let's shake faster and faster and faster. And stop. Today we're going to meet Stuart the Stegosaurus and all of his friends, and we will find out why Stuart was being a naughty little dinosaur. Are you ready? Let's go!
Yoga Guppy!
Once upon a time, there was a Stegosaurus named Stuart. Can you become like Stuart the Stegosaurus? Let's come onto your hands and knees. Very good. Let's stretch one hand out and stretch one leg out to the back. Let's stay in balance. Very good. Let's try the same thing on the other side. One hand out and one leg out and balance, balance, balance. Very good. Now, Stuart the Stegosaur had a very special talent, much unlike all the other stegosaurs. He had a very, very loud and scary roar. Can you show me how to roar loudly? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, roar! Now, Stuart was very, very naughty. He would go all around and trouble all the dinosaurs and scare them by roaring just when they did not expect it. Take for example Bobby the Brontosaurus. First, let's become like Bobby the Brontosaur. Let's stretch both your hands out to the sides, balance on one foot and stretch one leg to the back. Brontosaurs have really long necks and we're going to become like that. Very good. Now, Bobby the Brontosaur was busy collecting berries from the trees so that he could eat them. He loved eating berries. He was so busy collecting the berries that he didn't hear when Stuart came on his tippy toes. And when he least expected it, Stuart went, "Roar!" Bobby jumped away from the tree and all his berries fell down on the ground. And he ran away as fast as he could. Stuart just laughed. Can you laugh like Stuart? Stuart found it very funny. The next day, there was Peter the Pteranodon. Now, Peter was very tired and he was fast asleep. Can you become like Peter the Pteranodon? Let's sit down and let's grab hold of your toes and stretch your legs out. Very good. You do know that pteranodons are flying dinosaurs, right? Now, Peter was fast asleep, so let's become like a sleeping dinosaur. Now, while Peter was fast asleep, Stuart came creeping next to him. And what did he do? He let out his really loud roar. He went, "Roar!" Peter got so scared, he almost fell from where he was sleeping and he flew away very quickly. Now, Stuart continued to trouble all the dinosaurs. The next day, there was Steve the Spinosaurus, and Steve was busy looking to catch little fish in the water. Can you become like Steve the Spinosaur? Stand with your legs stretched out and bend down. And let's see if you can search for some fishies in the water. Steve was so busy searching for these fish in the water that when Stuart came close to him, he didn't see him. And Stuart let out his big, loud roar! And you know what happened to Steve? He just stumbled and he fell right into the water. Naughty little Stuart. The next day, there was Tracy the Triceratops, and she was busy collecting flowers because she wanted to make a garland. Let's become like the Triceratops. Stretch your legs out to the side, bend one knee, place one hand down and stretch your hand out. Very good. Let's try the same thing on the other side. Place your hand down and stretch to the side. Good job. Now, when Stuart saw Tracy, he knew it was his time to go very, very close to her. And again, he let out a roar. Tracy was so scared, she ran away as far as she could. When Stuart went to bed that night, something felt weird in his throat. He woke up next morning and he had a very bad sore throat. He couldn't say anything, he couldn't speak anything, his voice was all gone. He went out of his house and crept again close to somebody. And the minute he tried to roar loudly, all that came out was a cough. Now, Stuart knew that because he was being so naughty and roaring so many times that his voice had completely gone. He went back home and he stayed home for 1 whole week and he rested well. He practiced some breathing exercises and he gargled so that his throat would feel better. When he felt better, Stuart went back out looking for his friends. He had missed all of his friends and he knew he had been very, very naughty with them. So he wanted to go and apologize to them. But do you know what? Stuart couldn't find anyone. He went close to the berry tree, he went close to the pond, he went close to the trees with the flowers. He couldn't find anybody. He knew something was wrong. So Stuart started looking for all of his friends. And do you know what he found? He found footprints. And they looked like very dangerous footprints. They looked like the footprints of a T-Rex. Stuart knew that something was very, very wrong. He followed the footprints and it took him to a place where the T-Rex had held all the dinosaurs captive. Stuart knew he had to do something to save all his friends. He decided it was time to let out his roar. He just hoped it would work because it didn't last week. Stuart took a deep breath in and he went roar! He let out such a loud roar that Tyrannosaurus got so scared he just ran away without looking at who it was. Stuart had saved all of his friends and his friends were happy that his roar finally came to some use. The T-Rex kept running for many, many days and never came back. I hope you enjoyed this yoga story. Remember to subscribe to Yoga Guppy and come back for lots more yoga fun only on Yoga Guppy. Bye!
Yoga Guppy!
Namaste and welcome to Yoga Guppy. I am Rashmi. Now, do you know all about dinosaurs? There is the Triceratops, the Brontosaurus, the Stegosaurus, the T-Rex, and so many more. Can you tell me which one is your favorite? Think about it, think about it, think about it. My favorite is the Stegosaurus. Which one is yours? We are going to learn to breathe like dinosaurs. So I want you to get one leg to the front and one leg to the back. When you breathe in, you're going to raise your hands up like your dinosaur claws and you're going to breathe out and you're going to push your dinosaur claws forward along with your body. Let's try breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. One last time, breathe in. Very good. Now we do the same thing on the other side and we become like another dinosaur. This time I want to be like the Triceratops. Who do you want to be like? Let's quickly get one leg in the front and the other leg down. Raise your hands up and show me your dinosaur claws. Let's breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. And in. Breathe in. One last time. Very nice. Good job. I hope you had lots of fun breathing like a dinosaur, and I hope that you could become your most favorite dinosaur. I hope you also checked out all the other breathing exercises like the dragon breath, the candle breath, the refrigerator breath, and so many more. And I hope you're enjoying all our Yoga Guppy stories and our fun yoga music. I'm going to see you very soon with lots more yoga fun. Till then, keep practicing. See you. Bye.
Yoga Guppy!
Namaste and welcome to Yoga Guppy. I am Rashmi. Are you ready for another super fun yoga adventure with me? Before we begin, it's time for us to shake our bodies, get some magic in, and then I will reveal today's yoga story. Let's begin. Let's start shaking your hands, shake your legs, shake your whole body. Let's go shake, 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 and stop. Today we're going to meet Tim the T-Rex and find out why everyone was so scared of him and why they shouldn't have been scared of him. Are you ready? Let's go!
Yoga Guppy!
Once upon a time, there was a Tyrannosaurus Rex named Tim. Can you become like Tim the T-Rex? Place your hands on your knees and let's stomp and stomp and show me your T-Rex teeth and show me your T-Rex roar. Roar! Now, Tim the T-Rex was not as scary as everyone thought he was. He was actually a very friendly dinosaur who would not even eat other animals. But everybody else thought that Tim the T-Rex was very dangerous, and they thought that Tim was going to attack them at any time. Take, for example, the Pteranodon family. The family of pteranodons were fast asleep one day, and Tim the T-Rex came very, very quietly on his tippy toes because he didn't want to wake them up. You see, they were sleeping very close to a berry tree, and Tim wanted to eat some berries. So Tim went quietly and he started to pluck some berries. The Papa Pteranodon woke up. Let's quickly become like the pteranodons, sitting down on your mats, and let's go to sleep. The Papa Pteranodon quickly woke up, looked at Tim, and he told all his little babies and his whole family to fly away super quick. He thought Tim the T-Rex was there to eat them. But was Tim there to eat them? No, he wasn't. There was another day when Tim the T-Rex was walking. Let's walk around and walk and walk and walk. And he met Steph the Styracosaurus. Can you become like Steph the Styracosaurus? Step one leg in the front, one leg to the back. Raise your hands up and let's stretch. Very good. Can you try the same thing on the other side? One leg in the front, one leg to the back. Raise your hands up and stretch. Now, Steph was busy playing with her siblings and having so much fun with them. Suddenly, Steph turned to her right and she saw Tim the T-Rex. She said, "Run, run, run for your lives!" And all the Styracosauruses started running away very, very quickly away from Tim the T-Rex. Tim was sad. All he wanted to do was play with them, but nobody wanted to play with him. Everybody was scared of him. Now, the next day, while Tim was walking around, he noticed Tracy, the Triceratops, who was looking at her reflection in the water. Can you become like the Triceratops? Let's stretch your legs out, one foot to the side, bend your knee and stretch your hand out to the side. Very good. Come back up and let's do the same thing on the other side. Let's stretch. Good job. Now, Tim saw Tracy looking at a reflection in the water and he decided to join her. So Tim walked very, very quietly and he popped his head. And Tracy looked at her reflection. She looked at Tim the T-Rex and she got even more scared. She screamed and she ran as fast as she could. Tim was sad again. Nobody wanted to play with him and they were all scared of him. Now one night, when all the dinosaurs were fast asleep, there were these very naughty dinosaurs called velociraptors. We are going to become like velociraptors who run very quickly. Yes, show me your claws and let's run like a velociraptor. Let's run and run and run and run and run. Very good. Now these velociraptors were up to no good. They wanted to disturb everybody, starting with the family of the Diplodocus. Let's become like the Diplodocus dinosaurs. Sitting down, interlock your fingers behind your back and let's bend down. Now, the velociraptors were just about to go and disturb the Diplodocus family when Tim woke up and saw what they were doing. He crept very slowly close to the velociraptors and just looked at them with his angry eyes. He didn't need to do anything else. The velociraptors ran away as quickly as they could. Now, Papa Diplodocus saw what Tim did. And he realized that Tim was not a very scary dinosaur. In fact, Tim was actually a really nice and friendly dinosaur. From that day on, all the dinosaurs decided that they would play with Tim, the T-Rex, because they didn't find him scary anymore and they realized he was actually very kind, helpful and friendly. I hope you enjoyed today's fun yoga story with me and you are friends with everybody irrespective of how they look so that you can have fun together. Remember to subscribe to Yoga Guppy and I will see you very soon with another fun yoga story. Bye!
Yoga Guppy!
Namaste and welcome to Yoga Guppy. I am Rashmi. Are you ready for another fun yoga story? Before we begin, it's time for us to shake our bodies, get some magic in, and I will reveal today's story. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's shake your hands, shake your leg, shake your other leg, shake your arms in front, shake your arms at the back, shake them up high, shake them down low, and stop. Today we're going to meet a bunch of dinosaurs and let's see if they can learn how to share and care. Are you ready? Let's go!
Yoga Guppy!
Once upon a time, there were 3 dinosaur friends. There was Stuart the Stegosaurus, there was Bobby the Brontosaurus, and there was Tracy the Triceratops. Can we first become like the Stegosaur? Let's come onto your hands and knees and you're going to balance on one hand and one leg. Let's lift your right hand and your left leg and balance, balance, balance. Very good, bring it down. Let's raise your left hand and your right leg and balance, balance, balance. And bring it down. Very good. That was Stegosaurus. How do we become like the Brontosaurus? Brontosaurus have long necks. So I want you to balance on one foot, stretch one leg to the back, stretch your arms in the front, stay there and hold it. Very nice. And the last one is the Triceratops. Why? Because they have 3 horns, they're called Triceratops. So we're going to do the Triceratops pose. Stretch your hands out. Bend one knee, place your hand down and stretch your arm diagonally out. Hold it there. Very good. Slowly come back. Now, all these three dinosaurs were best friends. Every day, they would play on one side of the bridge. One day, they had an eating competition, and whoever ate the most grass would win. Do you know who won? It was Bobby the Brontosaur. He ate all the grass from all over that the next day, they were left with no grass at all. They knew that if they needed more food, they had to cross the other side of the bridge where there was a scary, scary T-Rex whose name was Tim. Can you first become like Tim the T-Rex? Bend your knees and let's stomp and stomp and stomp and roar like a T-Rex. Go. Roar! Now, all three of them were too scared to ask Tim the T-Rex for anything. And they were very scared to cross that bridge. Can you become like a bridge? Show me how you become like a bridge. Lie down on your back and lift up. Very good. Slowly come back down. Good job. Now, who was the first one who decided to cross the bridge and ask Tim the T-Rex? Stuart the Stegosaur decided that he would be brave and ask Tim the T-Rex if they could eat some grass from that side. Stuart went on his tiptoes. Show me how you walk on your tippy toes. He walked on his tippy toes. He crossed the other side of the bridge and he said, "Hey Tim, can I please have some grass?" Tim did not like Stuart at all. He just roared at him, "Roar!" And Stuart went running as fast as he could. The next day, Bobby the Brontosaur decided that it was time for him to go and try to ask Tim the T-Rex. So he went again on his tippy toes and he said, "Hey Tim, can we please have some grass?" Tim turned around and looked at Bobby. And Bobby was just too scared and he ran away very quickly. Let's run, 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 run. Now, Tracy the Triceratops knew that she had to do something about this. So she crossed the bridge. Let's become like the Triceratops one more time. Let's bend one knee and stretch one arm out to the side. Very good. So Tracy the Triceratops crossed the bridge and went to Tim the T-Rex. Tim looked at her, all angry and ready to growl. But Tracy looked at him and she said, "Hi Tim, would you like to be my friend?" Tim looked at Tracy and his heart just melted. Nobody had ever asked him if he wanted to be friends with them. And he said, "Oh, Tracy, no one has ever asked me that. Everyone just wants to come and eat the grass and they go away." Tracy told Tim about how everybody was so scared of Tim because all he did was roar. Tim decided to be friends with Tracy. He realized that it was important for him to share with all his dinosaur friends, and then he would have a big family of dinosaurs coming over that he could play with. Tim now had so many friends and everybody came and had the grass on his side, and you know what else he did? He also grew the grass on the other side of the bridge just to help his friends. I hope you enjoyed today's yoga story. Remember to subscribe to Yoga Guppy and I'll see you very soon. Bye.
Yoga Guppy.